away we go. One kind of took me by surprise, but we've got all 10 players on the server. Nouns Esports versus Fluffy Aimers. We're gonna have ourselves a knife round in this midsection here. Good start for Nouns. They take down 2, take down 3. It's a massacre. Jason, last one remaining. And Nouns are gonna clean up the knife round with aplomb. Very good start to them. So, maps for tonight. We've got Ancient and Mirage. So I hope you like Foursquares because we've got the 2 puggy Foursquare maps of the pool tonight. Should still be a good time. We do also have a prediction rolling. So if you have some channel points and you're like, you know, I want to predict which team I think will win, the prediction mechanic with the channel points is a good way to do just that. I will be ending it as the pistol round ends, so those channel points in. It's going to be a quick A-take here for Fluffy Aimers. Carson going to be in position, though, as they try to bleed into the site. News going to be the first one down. This smoke going to stop anything else from bleeding in. And even worse for Fluffy Aimers, bomb is just outside their reach. They know it's there. They know it's close. They're not going to be able to reclaim it. Carson claims Brett through the smoke as well. Now this is fun. Jason hanging out within a main sends his teammates out to go for something else a little bit sneaky. Maybe they're not going to go for it, though. Nope, just going to try to force their way into the A-bomb site. Well, Carson's here for this. He's got a fresh clip in. DJ, he's got plenty of teammates in tow to keep an eye on this. And it's going to be CJ going in first, taking down 1, getting traded Pendulum with 2. Fluffy Aimers suddenly looking a little bit better. Good couple of good shots, but George just going to take their dreams away. J&J, George and Jr. close out the pistol. I do want to say thank you for the follows. I do thank followers in between games, but I do see a lot of you dropping in here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for dropping by. I do appreciate it. Nouns with a quick start to things on their CT side managed to completely block Fluffy Aimers out of the round. No bomb plant means no money, no joy. So it's going to be full Glocks on the Fluffy Aimers side. Not only that, they're just all sorts of behind the smoke. Good flash. It does allow News to take down CJ, but now without some heavy losses. Fluffy Aimers, they claim 1 as an MP9 user. So, quick 2-0 start to things, and I do believe we will likely see this game continue in a quick fashion. Like I said, these two teams, they've been playing all day long. If anything, Fluffy Aimers will be the one with more to fight for. They are trying to stay out of relegations, although earlier today we did see Might forfeit against M80, so Might are going to pretty solidly take that auto relegation slot, I think. I don't think anyone's going to be falling below that, but even going to relegations can be, you know, it's a rough thing. Good start to things for Pendulum, though. Takes down Carson. And that's going to open up mid. Nouns have actually only put 1 there. This could be a big push, though. Rush hanging out in Cheetah. Fluffy Aimers, they actually ripped down Nouns' A push. Just a free double entry here. Lead them right on over to the A bomb site. Next step is Nouns. They have to be a little bit quiet on their approach to go for a possible retake here. 2 versus 5 is not the story you want to have. Especially not with Fluffy Aimers basically covering every possible spot that you might want to go to. Oh, new spots George. That's going to be the kill. But, hey, you know, Fluffy Aimers, they take a solid round back. You can never be too careful. You can never be too sure of what's going to happen. And again, Fluffy Aimers, they have a lot to be fighting for. With the save, low Rush might have access to one here. News going to present himself. But now Jason knows where he is. Fluffy aimers, they're going to call in guns from all over the place. Will it be the kill, though? Good opportunity for Rush. Not going to be taken. Pendulum takes the kill. Yes, I know the map is lagging pretty bad. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. Given I'm running OBS and the overlay and Counter-Strike all off the same computer, and they're all going to be hitting my CPU, and my CPU is like, wait a minute. I might have to look into anything I can do to make OBS not as intensive, just because it is extremely painful for my computer right now. Like, I have a pretty good computer, but right, the overlay I've got going is really tough for OBS to run. I am using NVenc, yeah. I'll take a look between games here, but for now, casting. Fluffy Aimer is grouping up by Cave. Luke opens things up, doubles up as well. Run off your Bitcoin miner, yeah. Yeah, I guess I should have made sure I'm not mining Bitcoins. Shout out ESEA. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. Anyway, good kill for George. Quickly traded by Sacrifice. Now, Nouns going to be left with one per site, but Brett going to take down CJ. Leaves it all up to Junior and this P2000. Likely to be the bomb plant in this 4 versus 1 situation here for Fluffy Aimers. Ooh, well, wait a minute. Fluffy Aimers, rather than going for the bomb plant, they decide to go for the kill instead. Luckily for them, Junior is gonna leave himself up for it, but that's interesting strategy. At the very least, Fluffy Aimers will tie it up. Don't know how much I agree with their specific strategy there, but hey, you know, it worked. If it worked, it's not stupid, right? That looked like tired Counter-Strike. It could be. Again, both of these teams have already played a couple of intense best of threes, and, you know, playing at your highest level, no matter what, is going to take a toll. Good start to things for Nouns here. They take down 2 with only 1 onto Carson in return. Health bar for News, as red as it gets. Ooh, and Rush gonna just rip him down with that FAMAS. I'm gonna try and make its way up toward Donut, but be taken down as well by the AWP of Junior. Now it's just Pendulum. Once again, last player standing. Definitely capable of some good things here. Oh, and we're gonna take a look at that beautiful AK inheritance. Love to see it. Takes down Rush. Now we get to see the bayonet. Love the skins. I don't know if those are clean gloves. If they are, that's something like $10,000 gloves. So, you know, pretty sweet there. Something CS economy. So, Fluffy Aimers, good economy here. They're going to have a buy once again. No AWP, but nearly full AKs. Plenty of nades in hand. So they should be able to put a decent dent into this round. They're just going to try to speed right up ramp, and News is going to take George right off the bat. Nouns maybe not expecting this. No one else in position to defend. And Fluffy Aimer is going to get the defensive nades down to hold down and be able to put this bomb down and have good positions for the post plant. Look at this. Nouns, do they go for the save here? Money is not looking good whatsoever. And yeah, save called out. Only 2 kits. They choose to not go in for the retake. Fluffy Gamer is going to even it out once again. 3 rounds per side as we get into the first half of the first half. That's right. Already 6 rounds are done. I feel like we just started. Already we're halfway done with the first half. It's the first quarter. Yes, if CS had quarters. Basketball. Basketball has quarters. Does hockey have quarters or triples? Baseball has innings. Periods. Periods. That's it. Vending machines have quarters. They sure do. Well, actually, no. They never seem to have quarters whenever you actually want change. Yeah, I would say that this is maybe not the best pick for Fluffy Aimers map-wise. Ooh, Junior flashed off of his position. We'll give an opportunity for Fluffy Aimers to maybe push this, but they're not going to walk into that AWP. The other thing to look at with this round is Money already built back up. Junior, they're not going to expect this position from Junior. If he can get the quick shot, he takes the shot but doesn't hit. Rush now in position to cover for him. Takes one. Junior with the trade onto his teammate. Ooh, but Sacrifice is going to take down CJ. Now Carson knows where he is. Trade some blows. It's going to be Carson to take down one. Is he going to be able to get away? No, not quite. The Fluffy Aimer is actually doing a really good job of creating these kills. They do have the opportunity to get the bomb down on A, but no, Junior going to be here just in time. Spots the player jumping over. Brett should have all of the time that he needs to get this bomb down. Now, what do we think of these post plans for Fluffy Aimers? Good start to things for Brett. Takes down George. Now, 1 versus 2 story for Junior. He's going to decline to take that. Wants to hold on to that AWP. The money situation for Nouns, not in a good spot on the CT side. So, Fluffy Aimer is actually going to take the lead here. So, going to discussions about who's the best team in NA, if we discount Cole and Liquid right now, just because they're not playing in the same events as some of these other teams, obviously M80 are going to be the best, and I think Nouns are right there with them. I would put Wildcard and NRG as 3rd and 4th. NRG maybe, like, it really depends on the day, right? Because we just had David's Cup. Then we had the NA Revival. Nouns won the NA Revival. NRG won David's Cup, but David's Cup was a charity tournament. Wildcard weren't taking it seriously. So it's been a good month all around. It's been a good month for Counter-Strike. And it's just going to continue as we finish off the last couple of games this week. Oh my gosh. Rush and George on Big Pistol Adventures. Take down 3. Brett with the trade, but not going to be quite enough here. Good nade onto George, but now Junior in position with that AWP. Spots the jump across. There's no way Brett wants to repeat this, right? No, he's going to go for the flash. Ooh, and Junior misses the shot, but luckily CJ is here to pick it up for him. Sacrifice with the kill on this Carson. And there's 3 guns all aiming down towards Sacrifice. It's George to claim the kill in the end. And Nouns, they get the chance to rearm with AKs. Fitting things out once again. Money for Fluffy Aimers looking good. They should be able to buy up once again. A little bit of a disjointed buy. I'm a little confused as to why Brett went with the MAC-10. Definitely has enough money to go with the AK here. Ooh, we got an MP5 for news. NRG are still figuring things out, but they're a heck of a lot better than they were at the beginning of this year. I think they started off way worse than anyone expected. Then they got Daps off the team, and suddenly, when they don't have a coach playing for them, suddenly the team looks good. Not that Daps is a bad player, he's just not as good as everybody else playing on the team. Good kill by Rush. Start this one off. Dangerous position here. George able to claim another one. George able to claim another one completely open. I'll lower the volume in just a sec. As soon as this... Well, here, we have a quick second here. All right. There we go. That should be a little bit better. $50 seconds left on the round. Fluffy Aimers, they do need to make a move. It do be getting to that time. Ooh, Brett actually finds the back of CJ. Is it going to be the knife? No, he's just going to go in with the safe kill. The guaranteed, the MAC-10, picks up that AK as well. Carson going to get pressured here. Hey, thank you for the gift sub there, Tyler. Thank you very much for that. But bomb going to be going down for Fluffy Aimers. And it could be a rough retake here for Nouns. Fluffy Aimers taking up residence in Donut as one of those spots that you really want to get control of on the retake. Ooh, the molly goes in. And it's a... Oh my gosh, and Rush just doubles up. Oh, also Hamtaro with the gifted subs. Thank you. That's 3. Thank you so much. Making me fail to cast this round, but it's going to be okay. Nouns going to pick it right up. Thank you for the 2 gifted Hamtaro. Thank you for the 1 gifted Tyler T. Thank you to everybody that's stopping by, hitting the follow button. Rush for winning the round. Fluffy Aimers for being good sports here on this game. Everybody's doing such a good job. You love to see it. Good Tuesday. Tuesday. All right. Save time for the Fluffy Aimers. Got the Hero AK or Hero Galil on Brett, but that is going to be the only primary weapon. Good boost up here. Not going to spot anybody early pushing here for Nouns. Oh, no, there is early pushing, and it's going to be Junior and George. Once again, the big adventures, pushing down ramp, doing a good job of stuffing Fluffy Aimers back down through doors. Once again, I'm going to funnel them back into A main. Been a lot of A's pushes here for the Fluffy Aimers. You never want to go there early, but if you go there later in the round, a lot of times you can... Oh my gosh, thank you, Big Vert, for subscribing. What? You guys are too kind. Thank you so much. Well, definitely kinder than Nouns are being to Fluffy Aimers. They obliterate remaining 2. It's going to be a 2-round advantage here as we get down to the final couple of rounds for the half. Look at that. Big Vert follows and then hits the sub button right off the bat. Doesn't get better than that. Thank you so much. We'll do extra thank yous when we go to cameras for game number 2 here. Well, I do like the aggression here. Fluffy Aimers, they get the smoke down for Red Room, and they're going to send Jason in to try and cut this map in half. They might not even need it. They flow out onto the B-bomb site. Brett with a first kill. Sacrifice joining in as well. That B-bomb site, that belongs to the Fluffy Aimers. George falls as well, and now Junior and CJ going to try to clean this one up, but it's not going to go well. Jason with the kill onto Junior. Now CJ in the 1 versus 5. It's not going to be able to do anything. The timing by Sacrifice coming into Red Room. Yeah, no, I can't tell them to go to double OT. And if I could, I wouldn't. It's late. I'm tired, and the players are tired. I'm sure they want to get out of this as quickly as possible. I can't do that. You know I can't do that. Well, good news for Nouns on the final round of the half here is money is still in a good situation, so the buy is going to be feeling pretty good. Bad news is suddenly, once again, we're getting down to about even score lines. Oh, but Junior, he doesn't want to let it happen. Good first couple. Into the collat onto News and Pendulum. Wait a minute. Junior just obliterating. And Nouns get to step away from the first half with the advantage. Yes, Fish not casting his own team. I would say that likely because of all of the scheduling silliness that happened today, Fish probably was like, you know, maybe someone else will pick it up. Which I did, because I planned on casting a game tonight, and I'm going to cast a game tonight. Here we are. Right, but now it is Fluffy Aimer's turn to take to the defense. And now I'm going to hit him with a Fluffy Aimer's special here, right on into the A-bomb site. Jason not going to allow it. And look at the kills. Good opening here for Fluffy Aimers, a 2-for-1 trade. DJ, though, going to call them out, takes down 2 in return. Now the retake to come on in. Ooh, and it's an absolute slaughter coming out of Temple. Sacrifice gets 1, but it's not going to be enough. So, on plant from Nouns, and they get the round. That's going to mean, once again, that's 2 pistol round wins here for Nouns. They're going to have a good opportunity to set the pace on both of these halves. They weren't really able to do much with the first couple, but oh my gosh, George. Oh my gosh, George. That's just rude. 4K on the Mac 10. Leaving Pendulum all on his lonesome. Carson gonna steal the ace. Look at this, George right behind him. So, once again, quick start, quick lead to this half here. For Nouns, they're gonna start things off with 9-5. Sounds like a typical workday, you know how it is. I say that one too much. I feel like I need a new joke for 9-5s. Maybe you don't need to talk about it. Maybe I could just like, yeah, one team has a 4-round lead. Ooh, George. Once again, continuing to make money. Then day dunk as well. Just a double kill to start the round out. Got now the M4. Make full use of, and it's News all alone on the B-bomb site, taken down. That's going to be the B-bomb site opened up here for Nouns. I think it's going to be the save here for Brett and Sacrifice. Nouns going to bring it up to double digits, be the first ones up to 10 here. Put themselves within sight of winning map number 1. Gotta love the Molotovs, keeping everything careful and all that. So I guess since we have a save round, I'm going to look at the skins and talk about them because I want to. So we've got a print stream. These were really cool in CSGO, and then in CS2, they kind of got pooped on. So, you know, if you had a print stream, I'm sorry. We have a Black Lotus. That's really pretty. That is quite pretty. Ooh, Sacrifice actually does get 1. But he's going to be taken down in response here. This is a default Amos for Brett. The hilarious thing about default weapons. is nothing. They're lovely. Gotta love a default weapon. Okay, we can't really see it because the overlay's in the way, but do people like the AK Fire Serpent? Like, a lot of people like the AK Fire Serpent, but I just don't get why. Seems like such a bad skin. It's just classic. No, it's a best of 2. Exclamation point maps. You can see the maps when we're in between rounds. Now, Fluffy Aimers, they need a little bit of a miracle, and that's a good start to one. Ooh, Jason picks up 1, but it's only going to be 1. Nouns going to find a fair amount of resistance on the B-bomb site here, even if it's just the pistols, a couple of lower-level weapons. It will be enough to make them drop the bomb on ramp. Pendulum in position to get even more. I feel like Brett needs to get started on this rotation. So I do want to say that I don't endorse gambling. I don't dislike it, but I don't endorse it. And if you want to gamble, that's fine. I just prefer it's not discussed here. We'll see if Brett and Sacrifice can clean this one up. It's the 4 versus 2. Nouns, they've still lost the bomb over by the top of ramp. Let's see if they're able to recover it. Sacrifice in position to watch Temple, but that's not where they're coming from. Bomb plant should be going down here. 25 seconds remain on the round. Brett ripped down. Sacrifice, last player standing, able to take down CJ, but this will be the bomb plant as the round is clearing out, and Junior to clean up. I say that because it usually gets people, because Gambling Talk usually has people accusing of fixed games, and I'd rather not acknowledge that kind of toxicity on my stream. So yes, there are 2 best of 1s. If you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see the second game. This is 2 maps. They're counted as 2 best of 1s for the purposes of match tracking. Yes, there is another game. It's going to be on Mirage. All right, News in position to do some damage here. Takes down Rush to start things off and does some serious damage over to Junior as well through the smoke. Ooh, and Sacrifice and Carson just trading bullets inside of PETA. Will cause Nouns to rethink this B site take, I think. George in position to do some major damage, but Carson taken down. Fluffy Aimers, they actually take numbers, or at least health advantage. As George is taken down, they will get a 1-player advantage here, and CJ taken down as well. Now Junior in the 1 versus 3. To take the bomb and take himself on over to the A bomb site. Ooh, and the timing. I'm thinking there's some funny business over on the B bomb site. Gonna play inside of mid. This could be an interesting one. Fluffy Aimers, they leave 1 in position to go for this rotation. Jason playing inside of Donut. Junior waiting to see if anyone wants to emerge onto the bomb site. Thank you, Cinder. Ooh, and it is going to be the smoke plant attempt here. Jason, though, too good for it. Spots the head. And it's going to be Fluffy Aimers to pick up a 6th here. First round on that CT side. What do I think about the pro Valorant scene? I don't really have an opinion on it. I haven't paid attention to it. I have a limited amount of free time as an adult with a full-time job. So don't really... I do have an AMD CPU. If I knew that this was going to be this intensive, I would have gone with a higher end CPU. But I actually built this computer for Elden Ring originally, and then just started getting really into Counter-Strike after I got bored of Elden Ring. So now I'm stuck with this for a little while. Anyway, sorry, I'm talking to chat, and there's like a game going on and stuff. 4 versus 4. Fluffy Aimer is looking to keep Nouns off of match point. Ooh, and Sacrifice is at least going to do something about it, but Pendulum in position, takes down Junior. Enemy Opera down for Fluffy Aimers. It's a 2 versus 2. Bomb going to make its way on over to the A bomb site. CJ going to take position over by mid, but Pendulum going to rip him down. I feel like I probably would like Valorant more if it weren't for the anti-cheat. And that's not to say that I'm a cheater. I play on Face It too. I'm not very good, but I play on Face It. But I don't like the way that the anti-cheat must be running whenever your computer is running, whether you're playing the game or not. Face It, I can close it. I can turn it off. If I'm like, I'm just not in a Counter-Strike mood these days, I'm like, all right, Face It's just going to get uninstalled for a little while. But like, if I try to uninstall the Valorant anti-cheat, I have to uninstall Valorant. And now I have to uninstall League of Legends. And now Nouns are actually going to... Ooh, actually, very close. Oh, the diffuse does come in through the smoke. Carson not able to stop it. League sucks, so it's fine. I mean, on one hand, I was definitely getting to that point where I'm like, I'm not interested in playing this kind of game anymore. On the other hand, ARAMs are a nice chill thing. So I do like the chill thing. And I like Teamfight Tactics. Teamfight Tactics is pretty sweet. And not being able to play that is pretty sad, honestly. But, ooh, good start to thing. News, able to go 1 for 1. Still, though, nothing opened up here for Nouns. Fluffy Aimers with 2 on the B bomb site. They've even got rotators. They're all set. They're all ready to go. See if Nouns are able to suss this out here. Fluffy Aimers have only left Pendulum down toward the B bomb site. Oh, he's been spotted, and Rush is going to get the kill as well. Oh, and now everything starts to fall apart for Fluffy Aimers. They might lose this site, and they've got 5 rounds to maybe go for an overtime now if they decide to go for the save. This is a bad position to be in if you're here for Fluffy Aimers. Granted, this is Nouns operating quite well. This is the Nouns that we saw win the NA Revival. This is the Nouns that we saw get a very solid placement during David's Cup. This is the Nouns that we've seen performing very well in ECL this season. They just won Boom TV. So Nouns are winning all of this. Nouns are doing extremely well. All right. I'm giving you one warning. If you start accusing teams of fixing games, I'm just going to start timing you out. I don't want to have that kind of accusation. Gosh, are you just going to copy paste that now? I mean, if you want to copy paste, fine. I'm not gonna stop reading chat. But we'll see how Fluffy Aimers, are they able to pull this one back? Pendulum with the opening kill onto George. Ooh, but the quick return. The trades coming in. 1 for Brett as well. And the rest of Nouns locked down here. Look at the health bars. Carson and Junior now sharing 80 health in total. Thank you, Jean-Pierre. Junior has been having a lot of impact. Has been quite strong. But Nouns with the Fluffy Ambers with the double entry, they might actually have a case for winning this one. Nouns slowing things down in the mid round. Look for some picks. This is going to get quite dangerous for Junior. Brett spots him from mid. Going to be some upset noises here. Carson not watching that position. Oh, and Rush falls as well. I think this is going to be a save. Carson down on 5 HP with the AWP. Has to just... Yeah, it's not even going to be a save. Yes, yes. We are in a weird era. Simple is streaming Dota 2. League of Legends is kill. I don't even know what's going on in here. 2024 is already a weird year. Like, not only is Simple streaming Dota, but I saw Pobelter from League of Legends streaming CS yesterday. And Jake the Bake, like, there are a lot of people coming into CS. Like, it was super cool last year when CS2 first launched to see so many new people or people that used to play CS getting back into it. And with the NA revival, I think we'll see a lot of people that used to play, whether casually or competitively, to get back into CS. I think it's really the time. 2024 is the year that CS explodes once again. So I think that Nouns can probably match with tier 1 teams. I mean, the nice thing about CS is that sometimes teams can have good days, sometimes teams can have bad days, and you never know what might happen. Just like that. That flashbang leaves Brett in the dust. CJ now looking for some aggressive pushing, but look at this. The Tech 9's able to take down Pendulum Jason with a trade. But now Jason caught all on his lonesome, and it's just trade city here. Sacrifice taking down CJ, and it's a 1 versus 1. And Bomb is lost as well. This is dangerous now. Oh, and Junior gets taken down. Sacrifice with the kill. Fluffy Aimers making a serious case for overtime here. Now it's Fluffy Aimers' turn to put some foot on the gas. What are the monthly NA tourneys called? It's the NA Revival series. So, I don't know if everything has been officially announced yet, but I think if they're going with the same name that they went with for this one, it's just all going to be NA Revival. So it's going to be pistols here for Nouns Esports. Fluffy Aimers looking for some quick kills. Nouns hoping for just a couple of nice... hoping to maybe take a couple of weapons away from Fluffy Aimers. So far, though, not going to be looking too happy here. We'll see how this Eeg looks for George. News and Brett laying down everything in their path. Now it's on Carson, the Glock versus 5. Ooh, and the Glock not going to be able to do anything on this round. So Fluffy Aimer is going to find themselves on 10 rounds as well. No, Stephanie not live. My bot is a bot. It didn't respond to you. It was just saying it says that every so often to just remind people that I have a rule about speaking in English. Like, that is literally a bot speaking automatically. Maybe I should have given it a better name, but I thought Floofy's is a bot was funny as a name for a bot. All right, well, Fluffy Aimers continuing to make a furious case at overtime here. 2 rounds now. When you think about where they started this one, this is a 4 round. This was 5 actually rounds of comeback. Look at this, 3 already. Or if they can bring it back. This time, Nouns aren't leaving anything to chance. Bomb left behind here. We've seen the last few rounds. Nouns have sort of sent Bomb in first, and it has been dropped out of reach. This time, ooh, Pendulum spots ahead. Ahead of Rush. Nade will chunk him down just a little bit, but more than enough for the M4 to be able to do its job. Oh, the bounce. Oh, oof. Well, Noun's going to take their opportunity to try to push on up to mid. Not going to be the friendliest spot here with Pendulum holding it down with the AWP. Might have the angle onto Junior if he sticks his head out. No, we've got to boost News and Sacrifice and Cave. Easy kill onto Junior with the firepower of 2 guns. Now the round starts to get short. Things start to get difficult, but George catches Jason in Red Room rotating. That's going to give Nouns all the position, all the space they need here, and George now gets to hold down Red Room as Fluffy Aimers try to come in for the rotate. It's going to be News first. He's taken down. Double kill onto Brett. Sacrifice with the trade, but it's a 3 versus 2 now for Nouns. Sacrifice on 38 HP. Pendulum on 100. That's going to be all that is going to be mustered in this defense. Sacrifice first to peek out here. Takes down Rush. Hang on just a second. It is still possible. Pendulum's off, has something to say. Sacrifice AK does as well. Ooh, but the AWP taken down. There's not a lot of time left. The kit on Sacrifice. CJ peeks out, and it's the game. 13-10 for Nouns Esports. Absolutely crazy game by CJ on 19 kills. Sacrifice leading the side on Fluffy Aimers, and it's going to be a Nouns win.